absolutely pro-pipeline. However, I will say unequivocally, I'm not certain that I'm pro these pipelines, and here's why. We have a duty as elected officials to be responsive to those who we serve. We know that there are alternate routes for the pipeline. Candidly, I think that until we understand exactly what the numbers are, we should keep an open mind either way. Here's what I know. There need to be, there will be, there must be new pipeline capacity constructed somewhere in Virginia. If people howl loudly enough, if the majority of people in a certain locality don't need it, we already know that alternate routes exist and we should explore those. I do think, however, that people need to be careful. The cautionary tale is a small central Virginia city, dynamic though it may be, that years ago railed against the construction of an interstate that might intersect that city and thus change the character of that city forever. And this true story meant that with the loud volume of complaint, in fact, the interstate was diverted and went through a city to the north. And so to this day now, we see the lament of individuals who reap the product of what was sown by their forebears as they wonder just why it is they don't have the infrastructure that might come with the presence of an interstate highway system. So I'd point out that there are north of 1,400 gas pipelines in the United States right now, that's 1,400 times 365 for every day that you don't hear about anything that happened to them in a year, and that it's awfully nice when the lights come on when we flip the switch. And I would ask people in the communities to listen, look, and contemplate the potential benefits that might come from a pipeline, not just in short-term job creation and traffic at restaurants and local service stations and the like, but also via the resources that might be constructed if there were an offing where the community could access the gas brought by that pipeline. I also encourage people to take the long view and understanding that the revenue generated, whether it's to go to schools or sheriff's deputies or what have you, by the presence of real capital investments in your counties, is real and long term, and that it's nice to be able to afford to pay the teachers that you need and the sheriff's deputies that you need and support the fire and rescue system that you need. But I do think that we need to listen to the people in the localities, and I only would suggest that this has all been done before. These pipelines, Governor McAuliffe has said they're going to come. I think they should come. But if a particular locality absolutely positively doesn't want it, I think we might ought to explore ways to do this very same thing in other areas where they might appreciate the investment and infrastructure that'll come with it.